Hello, and welcome back to SNL, Samantha's Nightlife. Today, we are joined with a special guest, McCarthy, for our weekend updates. We'll have a couples therapy session with some nations, and have a game show with some ideologies. Let's get right into our weekend update, shall we?
Glad to be here. Oh, sorry, no thank you. There's just so much communism going around right now.
Right. Oh, well, how about we get started then? A new movie recently came out called Fun and Fancy Free. How do we feel?
Stop. This movie is leaking of communist cooties. The red shirt, the talking animals, the children of our age are gonna start wanting equality.
Aren't we in a capitalist nation, though? I mean, you're free to express your feelings, but I think there's a limit to that.
Sam, again, we are being overrun by communists right now. I would even consider wearing a little less red the next time you host this show.
Well, thankfully, next week we're joined with Arthur Miller on Samantha's Night Live.
Well, thankfully, I won't be here when that happens, because his work is clearly flooded with communist propaganda. Can't we just talk about the political and economic state of the world right now?
Oh, okay then. Well, how are you feeling about the Soviets' new out-of-this-world accomplishment?
Oh, who cares if they were the first to go into space? What did they accomplish by that? Did they want to win a medal? Did they want a cookie? If anything, it was all communism and its evilness that was propelling them to the moon.
Well, not entirely.
What I'm trying to say is that it doesn't matter. What does matter is that the US hasn't responded correctly by going up to the moon. I mean, why am I not in charge of the mission? Capitalists can do it all.
Well, you are a politician, and I don't believe the US citizens would trust you anymore.
I represent the American citizens and all of their braveness, so they would trust any of the glory in anything I have to say.
Well, how are you feeling about the economic state of the world?
We need more guns, weapons, artillery. I mean, we can't stop until we have total control over the whole world.
Isn't that what the Soviets are trying to do?
How dare you accuse me of trying to be a communist? I have had it up to here with you. You are on thin ice, buddy. Peace out.
Alrighty then. Well, thanks for joining us on this week's edition of Weekend Updates, and we'll see you next week on SNL. On to the next segment of Couples Therapy with the Nations. Welcome back, you guys. How are we feeling about this week's progress?
She won't let me be. All I ask for is space and a constitution, and I can't even get that.
Well, stop being so dramatic. I give you plenty. I mean, I even let you run your own economy, which is a huge step for me.
And we are very proud of you for making that step, but I don't think it's enough to keep this relationship going.
Who said I wanted this relationship to continue?
We have been together since the Berlin Conference in 1884. How could you say that when I did everything? I mean, I even brought in a counselor.
Well, that's just because you can't make independent decisions on your own.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Settle down. There's still a way we can keep this relationship going, but it's through ending it peacefully.
When was the last time you saw a peaceful agreement happen in this world?
Well, Ghana got its independence recently through negotiation.
Okay, so that's actually just one, and also there's no way I'm negotiating with her.
I'm never gonna get out of this, am I?
It's okay, we're gonna figure this out, alright? Are we thinking a peaceful independence?
No, this relationship really benefits me, and I'm not willing to have a peaceful independence, if any at all. I need this, and she needs me, but she just doesn't understand.
I understand everything. You don't know me. All I do in this relationship is give, and I have to suffer every time you're down as well.
What I would hate for this relationship to come down to is a armed conflict or a proxy war.
Oh, well, if it's a proxy war, then that'd be easy for me.
What I am trying to say is that we don't want that, do we?
I just want out of this. I've already talked to multiple other independent nations who are willing to help me earn independence rather than through an armed conflict or negotiations.
And I can see that you're trying really hard to make this all work out, and I appreciate that. But I'm gonna need some of us to try a little harder and understand the other's feelings.
There is no way I'm leaving without something in return.
Oh, you just have to have your hand in everything, don't you?
I think the best option here is a peace treaty. Angie, you get the Constitution and one other thing. And Matilda, you get the first 2-year profits of Angie's economy, and that's it.
What? I deserve the same amount of things that Angie does.
But you've already taken so much from her. You should be happy I'm giving you anything in the first place.
Who's paying for your paycheck again?
Who cares at this point? What matters most is that we don't start another global conflict because of how greedy you have been these past few days.
So what were to happen if I didn't sign the treaty?
As the United Nations, I would have to invade your state until you sign the treaty and would probably destroy your economy and your participation in part of the United Nations, so then you would become an uninvited nation.
Fine, I'll sign the damn thing.
Great. Please sign here. Thank you. And Angie, please sign here. Okay. Great. Now that this relationship is over, please leave each other alone and say your goodbyes. Go.
Goodbye. I wish you the best with your independence.
Finally!
On to our next segment. What's wrong with this photo?
Thank you, Sam. I can take it from here.
Oh, but I still have
I can take it from here. Today we will be looking at images that clearly have something wrong with them. The question is, can our contestants figure it out?
I know I can.
No, I can!
Thank you. Now let's meet our contestants.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I love communism because it's clearly the answer to all our world problems.
Hi, I'm Angie, and I love freedom, which means I love capitalism because it's not only the answer to all of the world's problems, but all of your personal problems as well.
Oh, okay. Well, let's dive in. So starting off, we have a lovely picture of a peaceful house in some fields. Do either of you find anything weird about this picture?
Oh, I know. This is clearly East Germany, which means the communists are limiting the resources from the people.
What? No, this is clearly a capitalist society. Do you see those birds over there? They're clearly spying on the people on the boat.
Oh, you're so close. How about we take a closer look to the boat or maybe even the car?
Oh, I got it. I think they're working on a private farm under serfdom.
You must be confused. We abolished that in 1861. Anyways, they are clearly being consumed by Western ideas by using a car instead of just walking. People don't know how to walk these days.
Oh my gosh, no! The clear answer is that a car and a boat cannot be used on land. You guys are so stupid. Okay, on to the next one. Wait. This photo shows a new 20th century home. But what's wrong with it?
Well, that woman is vacuuming, which means it's Russia, because no women have rights over there.
What's wrong is that the man is not reading the Communist Manifesto, the best book ever written.
Okay, I have a feeling you guys are getting closer than last time, but how about we take a look outside?
Oh, I see it now. They are breaking the law by not having their farm be on a collective farm.
You know what? I think something in the window is off.
Really? Really? Okay, what's wrong?
I mean, it's like way too dark. How are people even functioning?
Lord, I never thought people could be so dumb. Anyways, on to the next photo. I actually don't know what this is, so how about we skip this one?
I've never seen anything like this before. Where'd you get this?
I believe someone drew the future, I suppose.
But why is there so much blue? And why isn't he working on a collective farm?
Like I said before I was rudely interrupted, let's move on. This last photo is an easy one with more than 10 things wrong with it, so this shouldn't be too difficult. We've been given a campsite here. Now, who wants to start off and end this scoreless game?
Me! Oh, I got this one. It's so easy. It's an East Siberian brown bear trying to teach kids about communist ways.
So you're on the right track, but maybe in the wrong race. And why do you know what kind of bear it is?
It's obvious.
Well, that little Ronald McDonald clown is clearly singing about capitalist ideas.
Well, the people attempting to cook broths on ice have clearly been given limited resources from the Soviets.
Brats are from Germany, but you guys are so close. Could we maybe just not say the additional stuff? Just say what you find wrong with the picture and nothing else.
It is clearly the purple tree in the background because they could care less about the economy. At least we don't contaminate our world with gases.
Excuse me. Last time I checked, you also use oil to produce materials in factories.
Well, at least I treat my citizens nicely.
You caused a famine on some of the territory you occupy.
Will you screw anyone who isn't capitalist?
Oh my gosh, we just all have to be
My gosh, it's just the capitalist way over there.
Oh my goodness.
Stop. I'm tired of this show. Please do not join us next week for the next installment of What's Wrong with This Picture. Thank you.